Hey y'all. Welcome to another modern classroom lesson. You can see my face down here in the corner of the screen. Pretty straightforward lesson today, y'all. We're at the very beginning of our new unit. And before we get into it real heavy, I want to take the first couple of lessons this week to lay some of the groundwork, make sure we understand some key terms and some key concepts related to drama and plays and stuff before we get into studying Romeo and Juliet. And so, today's learning objective, we're going to discuss the characteristics of drama as like a genre. We already started that a little bit with our opening activity. And then we're going to define elements of drama as literary terms. So we have a good vocabulary with which we can discuss the play that we're going to be reading. And so what I'm going to do, I'm going to go through these terms, talk through some of these examples. While I'm going through these terms, please use your guided notes sheet to write down these definitions. Feel free to pause the video, go at your own pace. Make sure you have all these definitions down. You're going to need them as we continue on with this unit. So drama as a genre is a play written for stage, radio, or film or television that tells a story and is meant to be performed. So think about a play, something you'd see on stage, like Romeo and Juliet, like Hamilton, like Broadway, anything like that. And then I have it in Spanish too, guys, in case you need it. If you prefer to copy it in Spanish, feel free. Foreshadowing is as a dramatic device. It's the use of hints or clues in a narrative to suggest a future action. You can think of it as like a hint or a clue about what's going to happen. That's why in the picture there's like a fortune teller. It's a clue about what's gonna happen later on. For motivation, as a literary, because I know motivation is a word we use every day, but as a literary term, a character's motivation, it's why they do something or why they act a certain way. The thing that they want, the goal that they have, whatever. Scene is like a short section of a story, film, or drama. So a scene is like one specific part, like in Titanic, the scene where they're on the front of the boat that people like reenact. Just that specific part. So not the whole movie, not even that whole. It's just that one little part. That's a scene. And that's as opposed to, I thought act was one of the definitions. Never mind. Stage directions are instructions written into the script of a drama that tell stage actions and performer movements. And so when we're reading the play, you'll see it's usually in like a different font or italics. It gives instructions to the actor on like where to move on the stage or what to do. And those are called stage directions. And they're important when we're reading a play to understand. And tragedy is a drama that tells the story of a character who meets an untimely or unhappy death or downfall. Like at the end of On My Block when this girl gets shot. That would be like an example of a tragedy. And that's it. That's our last definition. So again, make sure you get all these definitions on your note catcher. What we're going to do next for our practice activity, it's on page 65 of our language workshop book, that purple book. That's part of our springboard curriculum. So we have them stacked up on the bookshelf. If you didn't get assigned one, I think I have a few extras somewhere. And to work on the practice, you can do that with a partner or a small group. And then don't forget to submit the mastery check to get credit for this lesson to show progress for your learning. And that's it. Let me know if you have any questions. And good luck, y'all. Oops, that's not the right button. Here we go.